least six figures.
Hip hop shit.
You know, outside of the debate about being a plus size woman asking for six figures, I think that debate is crazy.
Wait, what? Okay.
You won't believe this. We got a 39-year-old modern woman who is a vice president, and she must make six figures because she believes that now she can demand a man who makes six figures. Kendra brought up the topic of her weight, and then the conversation got a little bit choppy. She started going at the comment section because she doesn't believe that her weight should be an issue in regards to the man that she asked for when it comes to a long-term dating scenario. It's a great topic. Let's not waste 1 minute.
In a relationship, I've done 50-50. I've had a man that was a provider. I think 22-year-old daughter.
Okay, have you ever got Arizona? Okay, and how old are you?
39.
39. And what you do for a living?
I'm a vice president of HR.
Vice president. Okay, vice president. Ooh, chat. You have any kids?
I do. I have a 22-year-old daughter.
Okay, have you ever been married, Marley?
No.
No. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
When's your birthday?
May 6th.
Okay, I'm May 7th. We 1 day apart.
Yes.
Wait, no, I'm older than you. We 1 day in a couple years. All right, so we got Marley, Scottsdale, Arizona, 39, Taurus, vice president of HR, mom to a 22-year-old, never married. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm a loyal man, one that is ready for commitment.
Okay.
I want to be married. One that understands what partnership looks like. You know, a woman that comes to a relationship, I would say seasoned, right? I'm 39. I am not a young chicken. I want to be a wife. I want to nurture. I want to cater to my man who understands what that looks like, because that does come along with some requirements.
Okay, what requirements does that come along with?
So if I'm cooking and cleaning and I'm steaming underwear and I'm running bath waters, you would never have to ask me if I'm going to cook. You would never have to ask me to be a woman to do those things. I shouldn't ask you to take the trash out. I shouldn't ask you to be a man.
I wonder if women in the Black community understand that their weight also ties into the quality of the woman that they are. I'm not sure if they're considering that, but let's get back into it.
Okay, so provide as in he pays all the bills?
No, I think what works best for us in a relationship, I've done 50-50. I've had a man that was a provider. I think it's really the two individuals that's within that relationship.
Okay.
Can figure it.
So what are your deal breakers?
Men that have children under the age of 13. I don't really want young kids like that. My daughter's grown. Come over here, potential. I don't date potential. So if you haven't figured life out by this point, I'm not the girl for you. I'm not going to help you build. I'm not going to help you become established. Come with something, because I'm coming with something.
Okay.
Cut that bitch off!
Isn't it interesting that Black women always say that they don't want to build a man up and that they want a man that's already put together? But when they date Black men and they're overweight, they always expect the Black man to take them to the gym and be okay with the fact that they're fat and like work with them through the process and be okay with the fact that they're heavy until they eventually get to a place where they're fit. But when it comes to working with you through the things that you might need to improve, women don't want to do that at all. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
And I know it's not going to fare well with the comments.
Okay, so she's not going to build you up. Be already built.
Yes.
This ain't Legos. No, Legos. This ain't Legos. All right, should he look a certain way?
I definitely don't have a preference. I have typically dated big guys, defensive linemen, O-linemen. I'm a football girl. That's it. As long as I'm attracted to him, I could care less what the world
Okay.
is.
What about money? Should you make a certain amount of money?
Yes. At least six figures.
Hip hop shit. 6 figures? 6 figures? You don't get to ask for 6 figures. I don't know how much money you make, but ma'am, where do you see historically men who make 6 figures walking around with heavy-set women? You typically don't. This is a modern way of thinking. You didn't see women in the 70s and 80s walking around overweight talking about where's the best men in the dating market at. This is a new concept. to where you can be overweight and completely at a disadvantage in last place when it comes to what men value when it comes to women in the dating market and be asking for the best man in the dating market.
Crack is cheap.
Yoked. I'm a vice president. I have 4 degrees. So if that gives you any indication of where I sit, let's be equally yoked in that.
So make at least $100,000.
Yes.
So if he made $70,000, should he reach out to you?
You know what? I would say yes.
The fact that you had to think about it for a second is insulting to every man who makes 70K because you don't even qualify for that guy.
Yeah, he can reach out to me. I'm not going to say it's a disqualifying factor.
Okay.
What I am going to say is it's expensive to live life right now. And if we want to live life a certain kind of way with no excuses, it costs.
Oh my God.
Again, modern women. Just because inflation rose, that doesn't mean you get to ask for a better man. Just because you moved from the Midwest to LA and it's more expensive in LA to live, that doesn't mean that you get to require a man who makes more money. That's not how it goes.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I tore my meniscus.
Okay.
Wow. So let's see. So I'm limping.
Okay.
You get your big fat ass on somewhere then.
I can't believe that she's expecting a man who makes 6 figures to come home to that. Like, no offense to all my men out there who prefer heavy-set women. Not all of us are completely biased against heavy-set women. But I'm surprised that women think that, like, men who are some of the rarest men in the dating market want to come home to women who don't even want to go to the gym and work on their body. I find that very interesting. Let's get back into it.
They're telling me to ask, do you typically date men that make 100?
Yeah. I work in sports, so it's not like I don't have a plethora of men that I have access to. But what I learned as being a Black executive is you don't play where you. So
I don't know if I agree with that, because I tell women all the time, if you around these men, y'all need to lock it in, because that's what the other women be doing. The women who don't have the degrees, what they do is their degree is trying to get your coworker. And if you are a person who is surrounded by these 100K men, you need to have the mindset of the other women who there to get her husband. You need to get your husband, girl, if you around them all the time.
I think so.
And another point to add to that is that if you're around 6-figure men and they aren't approaching you and they aren't advancing you, sweetheart, that's a tell-all signal that you probably don't qualify for those men. All of you professional women who spend your whole day around rich men and none of them shoot their shot, that's all you need to know about how much you qualify for those guys. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
It's hard when you work with them. I mean, if you're in sports, you're with them 7 days a week sometimes. They become family. They become brothers.
Just a goddamn lie.
And it's hard.
No, but my question was, actually, did you date men, not work with them?
No, I thought you said that I dated men that made 100K.
Yes.
I go, yes, I have.
So you have, okay, so then you have dated the men you work around with at times.
You lying ass bitch.
Well, yeah, and so I've only been in 2 relationships, one for 15 years and one for 3, and they both made 100K.
Okay. So, and were they co-workers?
No.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, sweetie?
I mean, I feel like I'm an overall, all-around good person. I definitely don't do drama. I'm not with the arguing. I'm compromising. I'm a girl. I'm a sports girl. I have a PS5. So I feel like I'm very relatable. And again, to know me is to love me. I've never met a stranger. I'm a caring nature.
What the hell is even that?
Nurturing kind of person. Sorry, I'm nervous. I didn't got on your show, Lord Jesus. I think I come with all the values that men look for, outside of the debate about being a plus size woman asking for 6 figures. I think that debate is crazy.
Stop it. Get some help.
Wait, what? Okay.
I beg your pardon?
It's going on in the comments. Being plus size and being 40 and asking for someone who makes 6 figures. Like, why would a man who makes 6 figures want to date a girl that's plus size? I'm like, that debate is old. Like, pick another reason why a plus size woman should ask or require things out of men.
I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Anything. I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up.
That doesn't even make any sense, and they're right to say that. You know that you're wrong. You know you're wrong for being 39, overweight. You've never seen a heavy-set girl get out of a Lambo. Yet in your mind, in some dimension, you're going to be one of the first heavy-set women who are going to get one of the best men in the dating market. And again, it's not impossible. It's just not likely.
She provides. Like, my weight doesn't dictate my worth. So let's stop it with the weight comments. Like, let's be for real.
So today I'm going to be talking about signs that she's hurt.
It absolutely dictates your worth. What are you talking about? See, the issue is you think that what you earn financially, men care about it, and we don't. We care way more about your body and your fitness level and how sexy you are, how good you'll look on our arm, so on and so forth, how willing you are to cooperate with us. We truly don't care about you being a vice president.
Yes.
You dated six-figure men. Were you plus size then?
No, I gained a lot of weight over the last year with my original ACL injury, but regardless.
You play too much.
Ma'am, how many signs do you need? So the only times when you were dating six-figure men were the times where you were in better shape. I mean, hell, what other indicators do you need? The fact that six-figure men are ignoring you now that you're heavy set speaks to everything that Kendra's saying, everything I'm saying, and everything that the comment section is saying. Let's get back into it.
50 pounds lighter, and to now I'm the same person.
Well, that is you're the same person, but
I look different.
The thing is, you know, unfortunately, child, that's why I asked you, did you have those same men? So you gained 50 pounds since then. So you don't think that would be a hindrance at all?
No.
The type of guy that you say you want.
You are really dumb, for real.
I don't think so, because I mean, if you're only dating me or you're only going to marry me based because I look good in a bikini or I was 50 pounds with a body, what happens when, like what happened, an ACL tear, then a meniscus tear happens, you gain weight because you can't work out. What happens then? You going to leave me?
And men have actually left their women who have had their children and tried to be lazy and get fat. I got what you fit. You're not going to have my children and then get fat and then think that I'm going to be all right with that and just ride off into the sunset with Big Shirley. It's not going to happen. This is men's side of the deal. All you guys have is a physical value of offering to men because we don't care about your money and what you earn truly.
So you said, obviously, he shouldn't leave you if he gains weight. Now, you made it clear his salary is important because you want to live a certain way. So what happens if he loses his salary and no longer can be a 100K man? Do you stay with that man?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a thing to where I don't want men, I not come across men that they see my lifestyle and then they challenge it, right? Why do you have a housekeeper? Why do you do this? I think if you make a certain amount of money and understand that it's not a huge task to have a housekeeper, you wouldn't come in and try to change me. So I think that's where the salary requirement comes. I'm not flying Frontier. Don't ask me. Again, it comes along with salary.
Well, you say you're not flying Frontier.
I haven't seen a economy seat in 10 years.
What the hell are you talking about?
Again, she's only bringing these things up because she believes that these things add on to her dating market value. Nothing could be further from the truth. Let's get back into it.
With certain things. I think men are absolute with certain things too, but we don't ever accept it, right?
Facts.
So I hear you and I'm going to honor you. You, like you said, you first class only, your requirements are your requirements. I don't think there's an overall rule. There's plenty of men who make a certain amount of money who date women who are not thin, right? So we know that to be true.
Huh?
No, like, hold on, Kendra. What are you talking about? Where are those guys at? See, this is the issue why women can't help each other. Because y'all lie to each other all day long. You aren't honest. You just said something that you can't validate. Because if you go to Hollywood and you go to LA, Houston, anywhere where there are fine women, Miami, anywhere, you don't see men who make a lot of money, men who make 100K and over, 500K and under. These men do not got heavy set women on their arms typically.
All men like to show off stuff. You know, so what I've come to learn from hosting this show, rather, weight is a big thing. Like, I know we push back on this and we try not to honor it, but it is one of the things for men. Like, hygiene is the biggest thing
there you go.
For all, but then weight is also a big factor for men. I don't make the rules. I'm just sharing the data.
Okay, now I'm back on Kendra G's side again. She's right. Weight does matter. And the issue is with modern day women is men aren't supposed to want what they want. We aren't supposed to have standards, even though they have a height requirement, a money requirement. They care about what type of airline that you try to fly them out on, even though ain't nobody flying her big ass out. Hit the subscribe button anyway out of the room. Also the notification bell so you can be notified every single time we post content just like this. I'll see you guys on the next one. Drop a comment and let me know what you think of the video.